Hello guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Soul Hackers 2. We are currently in Subway Line 14, making our way through. We are still looking for Mangestu. This place is such a maze. I got a little bit frustrated. Good thing you guys didn't see the unedited version where I was just yelling and okay, maybe not really, but I was really confused and I feel dumb for getting so lost and not figuring out how to work those portals and stuff, but I made it through on my own, you know, I did it, so go me. Last time we fought Ash, we fought Baphomet, and then after defeating Baphomet, the weird fog that was preventing us from going to where we needed to go in the subway has been lifted, so now we can continue on our search for Mangestu and more fights and more dungeon crawling. And I was thinking like, man, there's a lot of dungeon crawling in this game, but then when I think back to the original Soul Hackers, there was a lot of dungeon crawling in that game too. So it's pretty much as everything should be, and let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for watching. The berries effect seems to be gone. Head back to the passage and see if you can get through. Right, we couldn't get through here. Now the question is, do we want to go up or down? We'll try going down first.
Brace yourselves! Careful!
You sense a dangerous presence beyond this point. Are you sure you're ready to proceed? No. Let's go to the top area first then. Let's see what's over there. Thank you, Marco.
Look out!
Everybody. First try on that boss. I think it's been a while since we've had that, right?
Look out!
Yeah, we first tried Baphomet.
Close! Enemy!
It wasn't easy.
Close!
No, what you're supposed to say is, oh my god, he's so hard. Bunny, you're such a good gamer. What's wrong with you?
Let's get ready. Now we can relax.
Well then.
Look out!
Okay, so dangerous presence down there and a whole other section to explore? No, I don't want to.
Look out! Get ready!
I don't want to explore. Oh, fuck you!
I'll show you.
I'll kick us off, shall
Start
we?
fighting.
Let's see some fireworks. Take this. That's gotta hurt.
Yep, there's Turbo Granny. We found
You're
her once
mine.
before.
I'll get serious.
Ringo, take them out.
Here we go. Big damage.
Welded this power. Let's see some action. You can target.
Take 'em
Appreciate
down,
the
Arrow.
advice.
Easy.
Still with
Take
me?
it away.
How about that, Melody? Got it. Good night.
We're not gonna let her have her way with us.
You must be hungry. Dinner time!
That makes him strong.
Whatever it takes.
I'll show you.
Well, these enemies are a lot easier than the ones that we were just fighting before. You thought... A clam!
Someone kill it already. Here goes. Took him out.
Great with this
all
power.
you.
Look,
Beat
I
him
might be
down.
old, but I'm not that old. Not yet, okay? But you better
You wanted
believe
to fight? You got
that
it.
I will be old granny. Streaming and playing these fucking games.
Enemy! Get ready! Let's take it.
Bye-bye.
Look out!
I hope you guys
Careful.
are enjoying the
Now we
scenery.
can relax.
These
Enemy! Careful!
colorless
Now we can
kind
relax.
of dark hallways.
It's dangerous! Get ready!
Because I feel like that's the whole stream. That's the whole stream.
Hey. Bye-bye.
Look out! Careful. Now we can relax.
Well, I did hear that the dungeons in this game are not very exciting.
Look
and
out! Careful.
I think I have to agree with that so far. From what I've seen. The shipping yard, the Axis,
Hand it over.
not the Axis, but
Was hanging.
was hanging.
You okay?
The Soul Matrix and this place is kind of
Get ready.
nothing really exciting about it, right? Nocturne was all about corridors and dark places. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played Nocturne.
Over there.
That's right.
But I do remember that as well. We have a new hangout.
Look out! Careful. Now we can relax. Enemy! Close.
But Nocturne really did nail... I feel like Nocturne really did nail the atmosphere a
Enemy!
bit better than they're doing
Incoming!
here.
That was close.
Bye-bye.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, we've explored everything there is to explore, it looks like.
Look out!
So now we have
Get
a
ready.
tough enemy to
Now
fight.
we can relax.
Another tough enemy. Back to back. I am not angry about that. That's really cool. I really enjoy what they did with the dungeons in Persona 5 and
Careful.
Persona 5 Strikers. That's more my taste.
Well, well.
Iron Mask! And that must be...
Zenon.
I think Mangestu
He's
has been
mine!
eaten.
Time to die!
I think not.
Out of my way!
She's trying to kill Iron Mask. I feel like we're missing part of this story. We know that she's in love with him.
Well. I must say I expected better of you, Milady.
Don't talk! Like you know me! Calm down! You trying to kill him?
Yeah, he's evil.
Of course!
And she apparently fucking hates him.
Careful, everyone. This guy's unbelievably strong. He's gonna tear us apart if we don't stay cool.
Or he might just tear you apart in spite of it.
I take it you're Iron Mask. That right?
That I am.
You want to take that mask off? Hard to negotiate with someone when you can't look them in the eyes.
The only face I have is the one you see. I can hardly just take it off.
We're pretty much equal points with everyone.
What'd you do with Mangestu?
I have to commend his ability. There aren't many who could genuinely harm my Zoma.
That's not an answer. Whose blood is that?
I think you know.
No!
All you had to do was kill him to get his covenant. You didn't have to go that far.
Oh, but I did. As I said, he was remarkably powerful.
So this is some kind of warrior's respect?
No, I'd say it was a bit more pragmatic. More specifically, a contingency plan to counteract his resurrection. You clearly have the power to raise the dead. But I wondered, is that power truly boundless? What if no physical body remained? And there it is. Sounds like I was right. Kuzunoha's very existence was an inconvenience. Now that he's finally dead, I would much prefer he stay that way.
What did you do with Mangestu?
He was devoured.
You're a monster.
A matter of perspective. You seem like more of a monster to me. You resurrect the ones I kill. You restore the data I purge. You've been quite a persistent thorn in my side.
I'm flattered.
But no matter what miracles you work, no matter how hard you try, I am always one step ahead.
Well, with regards to the story of this, I'm definitely... Okay, so... Gameplay-wise and world-wise, scenery and all that stuff, I enjoyed Shin Megami Tensei 5 more in that respect, but the story in this one is definitely more engaging for me. The characters and everything. The story in Shin Megami Tensei 5 was kind of lacking for me compared to the other titles that I played from Atlus, but it's not like I disliked it. It's not like I really actively dislike anything from this game either. It's just I'm kind of lukewarm on some aspects of it. That's all.
Do you understand now? You can't stop me. You can't change fate.
Say, Iron Mask, what's fate got to do with it? Why are you really trying to gather the covenants? What's your endgame?
Rebuild the world, right?
You realize you're only exposing your own ignorance. If you want to oppose me, you will do so on my terms.
Are we gonna get our asses rocked right now?
You'll find Zenon a bit of an outlier compared to the other demons you fought. He is a Zoma, after all.
Ah, he's a Zoma.
Zoma?
Zoma in Shin Megami Tensei... Zoma in the original Soul Hackers is a demon that can basically take on the statistics of any other demon. And then if you upgrade them enough, they can get really strong. Like there's different levels to their forms, which I didn't really do too much with it, but the cool thing about the Zoma was that they didn't use what was that currency stuff? What was the currency that when you summon demons you used it up? Anyways, they were really cheap to summon and keep in your party, which was really neat. Magnetite. There was this thing in that game called Magnetite. Hi, Zetman. And when you had, Magnetite. Oh yeah, you watched it, Psycho. You watched it, so you remember. When you summoned demons into your party, it used Magnetite, and then keeping them in your party, as you would move, it would drain your Magnetite.
Ask him if you'd like a first-hand account.
He just got me off guard. But yeah, this guy's bad news.
I can tell that much.
Go, Zenon. Now.
I should have realized he was a Zoma. He kind of looks like him too.
Zenon, huh? What a creep.
Okay,
Yeah, good plan.
so
Let's
we're
stay
fighting
cautious.
both of
It's
them?
probably
Oh,
fine.
we're not gonna first
data.
try this. No way.
I don't know, Ringo. Remember, they might counterattack Ringo.
There's gotta be some Yeah, good plan.
You're out for blood.
Can you handle this? You know
Sure.
the drill. Don't be a hero.
Wanna make a bet, Saizo?
Hey!
I know we can do
Okay.
this.
I think we need to
We'll do
take
it
out
together.
Zenon and
Step out.
ignore Iron Mask
gotta
right
win
now.
this. No matter what.
Melody.
It's a risk.
You disgrace yourself, Melody.
His voice is so scary.
Nice try!
When afflicted with faint, you will be out cold, unable to act for 1 turn. It goes away after 1 turn, but if the situation is dire, you can treat it more quickly with healing items. Okay.
Got it. Fine. I'll get serious.
It's your call.
I know we
Okay.
can do
Does
this.
the Zoma have any weaknesses?
Nice!
That is the question.
Don't you dare run.
Think this
Get
through.
lost.
God damn it.
Didn't see that coming.
Rude.
There's got All right. Zenon. All right.
We're out of healing items. We're out of revives.
Up and at him.
Yeah, we're
Now
gonna
I'm
have
back in
to.
Sai, sure.
I don't
Don't
know.
let your guard down. You gonna try it out?
Hey! Bullseye!
Watch
Got
yourself, Arrow.
We need to watch ourselves. Cover me!
Milady, are you alright?
thanks.
The hell is this?
Of my way!
We're definitely hitting him. And he's gotta be feeling it. I think.
Are you curious?
You can say that.
Then allow me to clarify.
What the?
He's bluffing. It's just theatrics.
You know this is no bluff.
What? I'm seeing an exponential boost in Zenon's spiritual power. Everyone, be careful!
The hell is this?
Now,
Bad
let
news.
us continue.
Bad news.
Be a good sport.
We gotta win this. No matter what.
Yeah.
Just what I needed.
We're not done yet. All right,
got
just
it.
getting
Enough.
started.
It's my time. Go time.
What are you thinking?
Sure.
I know we can win this.
Here goes.
What are you
I'll
thinking?
handle this. Don't think that's gonna work, Saizo.
I hate coin flips.
Here goes nothing.
Might work.
They're strong. Be on your guard. Go time.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I don't have any Tarunda.
Let's spice things up.
This
Mission goes keep up. As long as we work together, we got this. I'll endure.
Please don't you dare run.
Feeling lucky, Melody?
You disgrace yourself, Melody!
So I think it's targeting Arrow.
Dance for me.
That's some power.
Yeah!
Whatever strength you possess means nothing to Zenon.
He's a monster.
Monsters can still bleed and die!
Arrow and Saizo are running on empty, and Melody's lost her cool. This could be bad. There's gotta be
Yeah.
Go
some
time.
secret to his. You're not serious, are you?
Think?
There's gotta be. All right.
Just what I needed.
Alright, do we have some wind that we could try? Or maybe somebody with buffs? Ooh, Recarm and Masan.
Understood.
Yeah, this is all I need.
There's gotta
All
be
right.
some secret to his. Well, you know the risk.
Hey!
Wait, he's still...
There's gotta be some secret to his power.
He's still blocking.
Fine, I'll get serious.
I told you it's pointless.
Well, they're both shielded right
No way
now.
to
Got a hunch?
I told you it's pointless.
I can't lose here.
You're out for
What
blood.
do I do? Oh no, it's some kind of puzzle?
We're in
Or do
bad
we just
shape
wait
if
it
this
out?
keeps up.
You're in for it now.
I got it. I'll be okay.
I'm switching to offense.
This is too hard.
Just what I need.
This should do
Can't
it.
stop me.
Can't envy you.
Well,
Where is the spiritual overflow coming from? Is this what the Covenants are capable of?
Well, this isn't ideal.
Ringo, I advise immediate retreat.
me too.
We won't beat Zenon without a plan. That means you need to come back from this. Alive.
So we don't have to
Okay.
beat him.
Everyone run for it.
Thank God.
Why the hell should I?
Because if this thing murders you, Iron Mask wins. You never get to kill him. Is that what you want?
Damn it.
Oh, okay. That was scary.
We made it. Somehow.
Welcome back. I'm glad you're all okay.
Well, some of us actually
damn it!
died, but
Arrow, I'm sorry about Mangestu.
We lost the Covenant. And now I might never find out how he knew me.
Oh, speaking of, take a look at this. Spotted this on the ground back there, so I snagged it on the way out.
A smartphone. It looks broken, but
Wow, nothing gets past you, Saizo.
How do you think I've survived this long?
You didn't. You died. We all saw it.
and look at her face.
Let me see the smartphone, Saizo. I'll scan it for any viruses.
Here you go.
No malware of any kind, but it's significantly damaged.
Anything useful left in there?
Scanning for uncorrupted files. One hit. It's a video file, recorded 30 minutes ago.
Might line up with the time of death. Hope our masked man didn't leave us a snuff film.
Not likely. If Iron Mask had got a hold of Mangetsu's phone, I doubt he'd have dropped it. If I had to guess, maybe it's a final message from Mangetsu himself.
Restoring file. Done. Beginning video playback.
Arrow, you have to live. Iron Mask. He won't be accounting for you, and that's how we'll get him. My phone has everything you need to.
And that guy gets stronger with every one that he consumes, right? Sloppy.
What's going on? I don't know you, Mangestu. Who are you to me?
Daddy?
Feeling any better, Arrow?
He was at the orphanage, right? So maybe uncle, some kind of relative? Godfather? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be all right. Sorry about that.
Was that the only data you could recover, Fig? Judging from Mangetsu's message, it sounds like there's more to hear.
For the moment, yes. The hardware was completely destroyed, so restoring it will take some time.
Can you fix it?
Just leave it to me.
Good luck, Fig. If we can just see the rest of that data, we might be able to figure out what Mangetsu wanted to tell us.
Maybe we'll even learn something about how he knew me.
Here's hoping. Alright, Fig's got a handle on things here. The real problem right now is Iron Mask and Zenon. So Zenon ended up taking Mangetsu's covenant, the purple one.
He's both a vessel and a protector for the Covenants. That's the last thing we needed.
So we have one. And Zenon and Iron Mask have the other 4, was it?
Yeah, I couldn't help but feel this overwhelming pressure from him too.
Great. So he's basically untouchable. I wonder if this is checkmate for us. Could be.
Ringo, we are not permitted to give up.
Oh, don't mind me. Just complaining is all. I haven't forgotten our mission. Still, what are we supposed to do? Fig, you have a covenant. Can't we power you up like Zenon?
We have 1. He has at least 4.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, figures. Nobody's got any suggestions?
What? Aion can't whip up some fancy solution?
Nope. Our calculations are too optimized. As far as we're concerned, the only solution is to not fight.
Can't really argue with that.
That reminds me. Iron Mask referred to Zenon as a Zoma, didn't he? I did faintly sense that he might not be human. What exactly is a Zoma, I wonder?
Simple. It's an artificially created demon, though I don't know much more beyond that.
What if we ask Victor? He knows nearly everything when it comes to demons, so who better to ask?
I agree with Arrow. Why don't you pay a visit to the Gomaden, Ringo?
I would love to. I love going there.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, I'll go see.
Okay, we have a new objective. Go to the Gomaden and ask Victor about the Zoma. Let me go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and head over to the Gomaden, and then we're gonna take a little break. You guys can listen to this great music here.
Hi there.
Welcome. What brings you in today?
Yeah, about that. Victor, do you have any idea what a Zoma is?
Naturally.
Naturally.
Ugh, perfect. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do if this turned out to be a dead end. Okay, let me have it.
Oh, someone of your intelligence wants to learn something from me?
I know. Aren't you proud of me?
It certainly is pleasing. I must say, though, you're not the first person to ask me about this. Just 6 months ago, there was another who asked the very same question. Let me think. Yes, I believe he was called Iron Mask.
Jackpot. The Zoma that's with him is exactly what I wanted to ask about. His name's Zenon.
The one that wasn't finished, you mean? What of it? Though, wait. If he has a name now, I imagine he's technically been completed, right?
What do you mean, technically? He totally wiped the floor with us.
Hmm? I can't imagine that Zoma possessing all that much power. All right, tell me everything. I see. That's quite a tale.
This is no time to be laughing. And now that I think about it, why would you help the Phantom Society?
Come now, is the glare necessary? I'll do just about any job as long as it's fulfilling. Surely you can't hold that against me.
Well, it's thanks to you we're in this mess, so I think you deserve a glare or two.
You and the Phantom Society are no different as far as I'm concerned. Just another group of summoners.
Based on what? How we look? Humans are always slaves to appearance. It's one of the things that makes you so stubborn.
On the contrary, it has nothing to do with that. Rather, it's more about a personal creed.
I like your style. Alright then, tell me what you know. As much as this creed of yours will allow.
I do indeed know of what you ask. However, I doubt the information I have is what you're looking for.
What do you mean?
I merely provided some insight on Zoma. Iron Mask completed Zenon entirely on his own effort.
Well, that's a bust. Fine, then at least tell me what you told Iron Mask.
Certainly, that's easy enough. And you needn't worry about payment this time. Your story was more than enough. Long ago, God created humans from the earth. In that sense, you could argue that God is the father of humanity. Children grow by observing their parents. Or, I should say, they imitate them. Anything the parent can do, the child can too, you see.
You mean the humans tried to copy an act of God? What did they do?
Create a soul. In their hubris, humanity attempted to play the role of God and create a soul from nothing.
And that's how the Zoma came to be.
Precisely. And following their creation, these weak man-made demons grew stronger and stronger as they absorbed more and more demons. But in Zenon's case, he was provided with more than one source of power.
The Covenants.
Indeed. Take his base design and combine it with a Covenant, and you've got the being you saw before you.
How does this help us?
The Covenants drew out Zenon's latent power, and his soul was built in such a way that everything enhanced his fighting capabilities.
You know this much?
But of course, just who do you think I am? No doubt his body has already been built to withstand the stress of exceeding his physical limits.
So he's got just enough to carry a human soul, but can wield more power than any human could ever hope. Explains why we can't communicate with him.
Yes, to call him both a vessel and a protector is certainly fitting.
So, does he have any weaknesses?
The moon. The Zoma race has a rather decisive weakness in that their power wanes with the new moon. While the phases of the moon have always influenced demons to some degree or another, Zoma are particularly affected. However, that applies only to your average Zoma. Having absorbed the Covenants, it's possible Zenon has evolved. He may not even be a Zoma anymore.
The new moon. It looks like that might be our only chance. Thanks, Victor. We've got a faint sliver of hope now.
A great power may grace our stage.
Hey! The Soul Matrix is expanded again. A new hangout event has been unlocked. I feel like we're getting behind on this Soul Matrix stuff. Maybe we should take a peek in there. We might want to take a peek. Well, let's go back to the safe house. I think we need to talk amongst ourselves about all this new information.
Ash is her own person. You don't just get to take her back.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
I know that.
Whoa. Wasn't expecting it to be just you two. Where's Arrow and Melody?
Oh, welcome back, Ringo. They're out gathering information on Iron Mask.
Weird. Not a duo you'd expect. Is something going on?
A little bit.
It's my fault, Ringo. I asked a question I shouldn't have.
Fig asked me if Ash was what I was trying to take back. Sorry I got kind of heated, Fig.
Don't apologize. I'm the one who asked. But if you already knew what I was saying, then why?
Part of it is just desperation. I have to fix this, because I know it's my fault.
How?
I failed her. Ash needed hope. Something to believe in. And I couldn't prove my world of light was worth that. That's why she's here now.
World of light?
Look, being a summoner is all about kill or be killed. And someday, you end up paying the price for the things you've done. The lives you've ruined. That's just our natural reward. Summoner's karma, they call it. And we wanted a world where that was a thing of the past.
My mixer isn't working. I tried to mute the cough, sorry. Hold on.
But you got the opposite.
I really believed we weren't doomed to hide in the shadows forever. We could live together in the light. But it wasn't enough to convince her, I guess. That's why she's trapped with Iron Mask now. She's a prisoner of her fear, of the summoner's karma. So I want to save her from that.
Saizo, I don't know if you should be thinking of saving her.
How do you mean?
Is her fear really what's keeping her trapped? I think I learned something from Arrow and Kaburagi. Even if people feel the same way, or want the same things, or want the best for each other, sometimes they're still going to clash. To me, Ash seemed to really regret killing you. Did you ever really ask what she wanted? Or did you take it for granted that her dream was the same as yours?
You're right. I need to hear how she feels. Took me long enough to realize it. Thanks, Fig. I know what I gotta do now.
No, I just spoke my mind, that's all. I'm glad if it helped. It's from Raven. He wants to hear about what happened with Mangestu. And he says he might be able to help with the Phantom Society.
He did help us. We should probably go check in with him. Let's meet up with Arrow and Melody at Hydron, then head to Komodori from there.
Okay. Oh, man. Well, we'll just keep going with this story. I'm definitely going to be doing, like, Soul Matrix stuff, though, off stream. I'm going to try.
Whoa, whoa.
You can just tell me if you're upset with me, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is way too salty. It's like drinking seawater.
It's horrible.
I can't taste anything but salt.
This is supposed to be food?
Huh. Well, teach their own, I guess.
I need to lie down.
A meal like that could kill a man. Okay. Well, there's just the three of us. Maybe Arrow and Melody really, really liked that meal. If they could have had it. They said to go to Hydron, right? Okay. We have some hangouts. New items.
Welcome. What'll it be today?
The humble mushroom rice porridge. Oh, okay, green apple. Oh, I didn't even realize this. Okay, green apple cider. Gain more experience in battle when your level is lower than your enemies. Mushroom porridge. Allies. HP recovers as you explore a dungeon. Ooh, okay, okay.
Do I have that right? Thanks. Have a nice night. Welcome.
Now it's not a great time
Welcome.
for drinks. Okay, well, guess we're not doing hangouts right now.
It's fine. We just got here ourselves. Are we heading straight to Komodori?
Arrow, doesn't Raven have work to do there? We wouldn't want to barge in and get in the way.
That won't be a problem. He's got a lot of kids to look after. If we show up and he's not free, we can always hang out with them.
We can help take care of them? All right, let's go.
Sounds like hard work, being on perpetual babysitting duty. Still, Raven was a Yatagarasu elite. How does an underworld big shot go from being a legend to running an orphanage?
I don't know. Ask Kiryu.
Well...
You gotta work on that poker face, Arrow. A face like that is a big neon sign saying there's a story here.
I've never been good at hiding things.
What do you mean?
He means the orphanage is a front. It's a Yatagarasu operation. Am I right?
Well, sure. These underworld factions pull that stuff all the time. But there are way more profitable side ventures than an orphanage. Unless...
All the kids there have the potential to develop supernatural powers.
Oh, that's a lot less sweet, isn't it?
So that's it.
So much for your hero. In the end, he's no protector or guardian. He's just a handler for company assets.
What is she talking about?
Come on, Fig. You're supposed to be quick on the uptake. She means that orphanage is a training ground. They're grooming future summoners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So all of those children, they're all going to get caught up in this fighting.
It's not guaranteed. There are some years where none of the kids make that choice to be a summoner. I was the only one in my year.
Well, at least they get a choice.
Do they even know?
No. And the kids with potential only find out about devil summoners once they're ready to leave Komodori. But nobody's forcing them to pick up a comp. They're the ones who make the decision.
And that's how you justify it.
Well...
It's a necessary evil, right?
Evil, huh?
If that word bothers you, then you can pretend it's just like gym class for kids who love professional athletes.
Doesn't matter how you look at it. Reality is reality. At least they do have free will. Or the pretense of it.
Look, I know this isn't right. Manipulating people isn't what Yatagarasu's about.
Then why doesn't anyone say anything? Why doesn't anyone try to stop it?
Because eventually you just... understand. People like me and Raven are the only way we can fight back against the Phantom Society.
So you learn firsthand that the cycle doesn't make sense. But you can't break out of it. Reminds me of what Kaburagi was saying. There's a fine line between the kind of deep, principled belief people respect and brainwashed zealotry.
Maybe I am being manipulated. Maybe that's why I'm committed enough that I'd fight to the end.
Arrow.
But even if that's just conditioning, I can't second-guess myself. I won't.
Looks like your speech has her speechless. Maybe it was too much for her innocent little head. Listen, Fig. You can't get by in this world on good intentions alone.
Would be nice if he could, though. If you ask me, it'd make life a hell of a lot better for everyone, even if it's tough.
How do you mean?
Well, you gotta accept it's an ugly process, right? Say you decide you want to be idealistic, selfless, and you live your life, try to set a good example.
Right.
Then you realize, whoops, the world sucks. All your idealism and wishful thinking can't cover up the evil in its rotten core.
Now you're talking sense.
Maybe. But it's not about the world you live in. It's about the one that comes after. One made by the kids who grew up on your wishful thinking.
And they wouldn't inherit the wishful thinking, but the wish itself.
Exactly. gives them hope. And with hope, we can make a better world than the one we've got now.
A better world. For everyone.
Whatever. Let's just get going.
Okay. Going where? Exactly. Oh, right, Komodori. Duh. Komodori Orphanage.
Oh, Arrow's back! Treats! Did you bring more treats?
Sorry, nothing today.
Aww.
Arrow's a meanie, huh? Maybe his shady old buddy in the tacky suit will be nicer.
Oh, that stings. Okay, kiddies, who wants candy?
Me!
I don't see Raven around. I wonder what he's doing.
Teacher's at the hospital. Munenori got a fever, so we took him to the doctor.
This is bad.
It's just a fever. I'm sure he's fine. We can just wait for him to come back.
No, not that. It's almost dinner time. Did Raven have time to prepare anything?
Guess we're on babysitting duty.
I'll go check the kitchen. Bad news. There's nothing ready.
Why don't you guys make dinner, Arrow? We've got all these adults here. At least one of you's got to know how to cook.
I always knew this day would come. Just watch the master at work.
Was not expecting it to be Saizo.
Why not?
And why not? Ash and I always took turns on meal prep back when we lived together.
Huh. Go figure.
All right, you little gremlins. What are you hungry for?
Hamburg steak!
Ooh, not bad. I make a mean Hamburg steak myself. Probably best to boil it. I know a butcher who could get us some Wagyu.
Boil it?
You kids know what A5 grade is? I'm not talking school or algebra. A5 grade meat.
That's way too rich for our tastes. I'll do the shopping. The markets usually have ground beef on sale this time of day.
May I help?
Cooking doesn't exactly seem like part of the Aion skill set.
When I'm controlling Mimi, I use my leftover processing to study.
Whoa, Fig. You're learning all this new stuff without me? I'm getting left behind here.
You're out doing the fighting and leveling up.
I'm perfectly capable of doing things on my own, you know.
I guess it'd be pretty easy to multitask like that, but...
Sure, Fig. Let's work together on this.
All right.
Oh, I want to have something cute.
You want to eat something cute?
Then we'll arrange the vegetables in a cute pattern. Oh, the steak. We can make it into a Mimi shape.
Who's Mimi?
You'll see. For now, Arrow will take care of the shopping. Saizo will attend to the rice, and I will prepare some miso soup.
On it.
Understood.
She's really taking charge.
And Melody can...
What, me?
Can you read me a story?
What?
Please?
I suppose Melody can entertain the children.
Oh boy. Not really, XBB, not really. This girl reminds... I don't know. I'm drinking water. I don't know where this cough came from all of a sudden. That girl reminds me of, what's her name? The way she's always carrying around the book. From Persona 3. She's got red hair, wears a little dress, I think. What's her name? Junpei's girl. Anyways, she reminds me of her visually a little bit. Kasumi? Chidori. Yeah, Chidori. Thank you. Chihiro. No, I think it is Chidori, right?
Are you seeing this, Vic? This is a whole new melody.
Ringo, commit all this preparation to memory. You'll be on cooking duty next time.
Sure.
Ugh, I'm exhausted.
Well, this is a nice break from all the dungeon crawling that we've been doing and boss battling and all that stuff.
Nice going, Melody. Turns out behind that sharp tongue of yours, you're actually pretty caring, huh?
What?
The way you handled those kids, you know?
I wasn't doing anything special.
No, I think you were.
What, you too, Arrow? Lose the grin. It's making me sick.
You know that girl you were reading to, Ichika? She's actually really hard to please. I don't think I've ever seen her smile like that before. I appreciate you looking out for her.
I'm telling you, I didn't do anything.
Sorry I'm late. Rude of me, seeing as I called you over.
Welcome back, Raven. Also, I'd like to apologize. I ended up making dinner without asking permission.
No. I'm the one who should apologize. And thanks. The kids seem really happy. That's all that matters.
Is that all that matters? Is that all that matters, Raven? Their happiness? Or that they learn how to be summoners?
Yeah, Raven's great when it comes to curry, but everything else, well, it's nothing to write home about.
I think you ought to change your perspective, Arrow. The real problem is that my curry's so great, nothing else compares.
Now I want curry.
Sure, I guess you could look at it that way.
See? Then again, I guess my cooking can get a bit samey, huh? If you guys don't mind, do you think you could swing by again sometime like you did today?
You don't mind?
Of course not. The kids would love to see you.
The kids? Sure. I suppose every now and then wouldn't hurt.
Just don't forget we've got a job to do. That's our top priority.
Yes, of course. I know that. I was overjoyed, even though the activity in question had no relation to Aion's mission.
It's gotten pretty late. We better get down to business.
Right. First, about Mangestu?
I can fill us in on that one.
Are we gonna talk out here? Just kidding.
So Mangetsu's dead. Alright, I'll make sure Yatagarasu gets the news.
Thanks.
Now it's my turn. Yatagarasu's investigation has identified what we believe to be Iron Mask's hideout.
Okay, so we have a possible weakness for Zenon with the new moon. And, possible location of Iron Mask's hideout.
It's an abandoned complex in Ozaki. Ozaki Hope Towers, it's called.
Real estate really took a turn for the worse over in those parts, so a lot of the buildings were left unfinished. Couldn't make a profit if you tried. Perfect place for the bad guy to set up his secret lair, though.
And how reliable is this info?
One of our agents confirms seeing Iron Mask and Zenon go in and out.
That's odd.
I agree.
I'd previously tried to track Iron Mask through the city's surveillance cameras, but I wasn't able to find any trace of him. Possibly because he was being careful. So why now all of a sudden?
I was wondering about that as well. Maybe he's trying to lure us in.
It's possible. We do have one of the Covenants after all.
Then it's too dangerous. We'd be walking right into his trap.
Maybe. But we don't have any other options. This is probably all we're gonna get.
Ringo's right.
Hold up.
Don't get in my way.
I think you're gonna want to hear this. You want to kill Iron Mask, right?
This had better be good.
Yeah, I'll let you be the judge of that. I went to the Gomaden and asked about the Zoma's weakness. Apparently, Zoma are sensitive to the phases of the moon, and weakest at each new moon.
Well, we know the place. Now we just gotta wait for the right time.
All right, then we'll go on the next new moon. Make sure you don't jump the gun, Melody.
Obviously.
What's wrong?
What?
It's written all over your face. Something's bothering you. Was it something in our conversation?
No, that's not it. Just, I heard from Arrow about Komodori's other side.
Ah, yeah.
You were so kind to the children, and they all look so happy. I guess I just misunderstood. You're still bound up in the summoner's karma.
Guess I am.
But I know my first impression of you wasn't wrong. You really care about those kids, and you take them seriously. That's why they respect you so much. That kindness is what they see in you. It's why they all want to be like you. How much longer are you going to do this?
Until I'm ordered to stop.
Then, I will use my own power. I will find a way for you to live in peace with the children.
Are you seriously suggesting I use Aion for something that's self-serving? You need to calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. And it's not self-serving if we want the same things. You don't want these children to have to fight. We can agree on that much, can't we?
There's still so much you don't know.
Of course. I'm a newborn.
If the kids are that important to you, then I suggest you wait before you make your move.
Tell me why.
Don't forget that Aion and Yatagarasu stand on different sides in all this. If you cross a line on your own, it could spark more conflict than you realize.
I suppose I'd rather not make myself unwelcome here.
Right? You're talking to the wrong guy anyway. I just work here.
So you don't intend on being their agent again?
Not if I can help it. Oh, but it's not as noble as I'm sure you're thinking.
Then what is your reason?
I burned down a village once. A covert operation in a foreign country. The mission was to purge a village that had been corrupted by a demon's influence. I killed everyone there. The kids, the elders. I told myself it was all necessary. All for the mission.
Damn.
And at some point, I guess I dropped my comp. I saw it on the ground, and suddenly it just looked grotesque. As horrific as any of the bodies. And that's when I realized I couldn't fight anymore. So Yatagarasu put me out to pasture. Once they saw I'd changed, they made room for me here and put me to work as a teacher.
You pushed yourself too hard, that's all. You tried to do your job.
And for what?
You really are a kind soul. You don't want all this violence to continue, right?
I don't know. But I know I want the kids out of it. And if anything ever threatens their happiness, I'll pick the comp back up if I have to.
Thank you for speaking with me.
About Arrow.
Huh?
I haven't seen him smile and laugh like that in a long time. He's happy with you, so thank you.
But do you know why Mangestu was stalking Arrow? I was kind of hoping
Choosing not to fight doesn't make you weak.
I was kind of hoping we'd learn a little bit about that, but I guess we have to wait.
It made you a good person. I can fight so you don't have to. So the children don't have to. There's still Hamburg steak. We saved some for you. If you didn't get any dinner, it's waiting.
I want Hamburg steak so bad.
Are you done talking yet?
Hey, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
You're the one who's always reminding us to say thank you.
Fine. You got 10 minutes, then back to bed.
Okay. Thanks, everyone.
They're so cute.
You're welcome.
Did you cook too?
No, but now I know how to do it, so I can make you guys dinner next time.
Really? Then I want Hamburg steak again.
Sure, it's a promise.
I want it.
Hey, miss. Thanks for playing with me.
I've never had it before, but they always like make it sound so delicious.
Miss?
I don't think she can hear you. You gotta get her attention.
Okay. Miss! Oh, you noticed. I wanted to say thank you, miss.
What, to me? Ringo, can't you say something to her?
You're getting snubbed, Saizo.
Ouch. Where did I go wrong? I usually make a pretty good impression with stuff like this.
Maybe they can tell how superficial you are. Don't worry. It's kind of charming in its own way.
Hey, I'll take it. Thanks, Ringo.
Miss?
Well...
When are you gonna visit next?
Oh, I mean, I really don't know. Look, if I ever drop by again, then I'll read you another story, okay?
Oh, thank you, Miss.
We mustn't overstay our welcome. Let's go.
Say goodbye, everyone.
Cute.
See ya!
Cute little girl.
Thanks for visiting. Bye. Bye.
Made it. This place really takes a lot out of me.
I can relate to that. A few days later.
Well, we've got a nice moonless night ahead of us. You guys ready? Everyone have their demons set? Tonight, we end this.
You don't need to tell me. I've been waiting for this.
I don't think we're gonna end this right now.
Very patiently, I might add. I was worried you were gonna run off without us.
Well, you did spend so long talking and chatting and joking around. If you wasted any more of my time, I might get upset. And you wouldn't want that, would you?
Save the murder glare for the actual fight. Come on, let's head to the Ozaki Hope Towers.
Ash, are you there too?
Okay, so we're not going to do that tonight. Definitely not. But we can do some hangouts with the last 20 minutes. And whatever else. I think before I forget, I'm gonna go try to buy some revives, because, yeah. I need that. Oh, let me check something.
A great
I
power
forgot
may
to
grace
check
us.
the special fusions
Today,
for a long
new
time.
demon may join our cast.
We can get Sitsmittel, Melchizedek, and Anahita. Nemissa is level 60. Satan is level 90. I don't feel like we're even gonna get that high level. Maybe, I don't know. So for Melchizedek, we need what, 2 divines?
What use could this demon be?
And for this, we need a knight and a Megami.
What use could this
But we can't use the compendium for it, or how does this work exactly?
Ah, magnificent.
Hellish Geyser. 2 to 4 weak bursts of ice damage to multiple enemies. Ignores, resist, and null. Ooh, that's really sweet. Okay. It's gonna get rid of our Sukuna Hikona, though. I'm not gonna mess with this right now. I just wanted to see. Level 60. Level 60 for Nemissa. So far away. We're not even halfway there yet. Not even halfway there. All right.
Welcome.
I'm sure we have a lot of these that we could do. So let's start from the top. Let's hang out with our friends. Let's hang out with Arrow.
Say.
That reminds me, Arrow. I picked up this soccer ball in the subway the other day.
Brings back memories.
A soccer ball, huh? That brings back memories. I used to play it at the orphanage every now and then. No way I could play now, though.
That's true.
Makes sense. I can't imagine a summoner's got a whole lot of time to spare for sports and games and stuff. Yeah, well, actually, we do kind of have something for that.
Oh, is it like a summoner's field day?
No.
Let me stop you right there. There's nothing even remotely peaceful or fun about it. It's more like a form of betting, if anything. Basically, a bunch of crazy rich people hire independent summoners short on cash and have them compete in these underground arenas. Rules differ depending on the day, but you'll see stuff like baseball, soccer, boxing, even sumo. Sometimes it's as simple as a foot race. But there's one rule that remains the same no matter what, and that's that there are no rules. You can summon demons, attack your opponent, you name it. And as I'm sure you can imagine, that goes for killing your opponent as well.
I see.
Yeah, nothing peaceful or fun about that.
Also,
Right. Since not all summoners are vicious murderers, matches don't always turn deadly, but still, people die all the time. Actually, whether anyone will wind up dead is usually part of the bet. Death's often a highlight of the show. That's pretty sick.
to tell the truth,
To tell the truth, Raven took me once. He told me I learned a lot about the world. That day, there was a younger summoner competing. Couldn't have been older than 25. Raven said that was pretty common. He said that young and experienced summoners were the perfect prey. Hard for them to find work, you know? I can see it, hear it. The look on his face just before he was trampled to death. His scream. Wait. This is supposed to be happy fun times. Like, what the fuck? This was supposed to be a nice, relaxing, pleasant, winding down, you know, having a nice, fun conversation, getting to know our friends, and this is what I get. Hi, Justinian. How are you? Okay. Trampled to death, his scream. But even more than that, I remember the crowd howling away like animals. Arrow.
and the thing I remember is...
I remember that Raven told me back then too. Don't forget this emotion, he said. The people here did a long time ago. Even if you forget the skills you've learned, or even you lose your very memories, you must never forget what you felt here today. It didn't sound like he was trying to teach me or command or anything. Really, it felt like earnest. It felt earnest, like it was his wish.
Huh? His wish.
Sorry.
Sorry. Things got kind of dark there for a second, huh?
Well, at the very least, I now know Summoner's Field Day is not a thing. I bet it'd be more fun if it wasn't so violent. People would probably just enjoy competing and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, that was absolutely awful. Arrow and Melody. Well, at least we have some nice, pleasant music. No one's saying anything. I thought a drink would at least loosen them up a bit, but yeesh, was I wrong.
So, you folks like beer?
I guess, easiest way to get drunk.
What?
What's so funny?
A shame.
Oh, nothing. You're perfectly entitled to your juvenile approach to drinking. Really, it's almost endearing.
Shut up.
Are you being sarcastic? Not one to mince words, are you? My, I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. Isn't there anything these two have in common? Summer or winter, sweet or salty, dogs or cats? I feel like this is the best way to either get them to be best friends or mortal enemies forever. Dogs or cats?
Hey! If you guys had to choose between cats or dogs, which would you pick?
I like it.
Definitely dogs, especially the big, super dependable ones. I'm more of a cat person, or rather, I hate dogs, especially Yadagarasu's lapdogs. Oh no.
What?
Are you referring to me?
No fighting.
Alright, I get it. You two are polar opposites.
Only natural.
More importantly, you should have assumed something like this would happen. I have no interest in disrupting our teamwork, so I'd appreciate it if you just left us alone. I'm not saying you guys have to get along. If you hate each other, you hate each other. But after all that, I'm even more determined to find something you two have in common, even if it kills me.
Pardon?
What? Seriously, you're like fire and ice. Putting you two together is like a puzzle at this point. Kinda exciting, don't you think?
No.
No.
Let's keep at it.
Well, whatever. The least you could two do is play along for a bit. Arrow, Milady, give me a break.
Agreed.
For once, I agree with you. Well, there you go. Something they have in common. Ringo, shut the fuck up. Milady and Saizo.
Saizo!
That reminds me, Saizo, I found this wine over on line 14 the other day. Oh, let me take a look. I read somewhat of a sommelier, you know. Oh, I'm somewhat of a sommelier, you know. All right, let's see.
I like it.
No way, that's some snazzy stuff. It's younger wine, but supposedly the year this came out was tops. If you found this in a ratty old subway, my guess is it was stolen. Some thief probably filched it from some millionaire's stash and lost it along the way. Huh, so you can tell that just by looking at it? Do you know a lot about this stuff too, Milady? If it gets me drunk, then I don't care what it tastes like. Makes no difference to me. That seems a bit extreme. You guys really are clueless. It's enough to make little old me kind of depressed. Mind you, I am older than you. It's just a figure of speech. But that's neither here or there. We're talking about wine, yeah? This one here's from France, you see, so...
Can we talk?
Hughes, you got a bottle opener?
Hey.
Whoa, wait. What the hell are you doing?
I hate chit-chat.
I figured you'd be running your mouth for a while, so I have time to pretend to care. So if I have to pretend to care, I at least want a drink, in my hand.
Hold up.
Pretend to care? Wait, that's not important. I'm telling you not to open it.
Am I wrong?
Why? I thought you said it was good.
That's...
Yeah, but you're missing the point. Listen here. Wine's value is decided by the year in which it was produced. In other words, the more a bottle from a given time gets drunk, the more rare it becomes. And in this business, rare means money. As it stands, this bottle's worth about 100 or so yen, but give it a decade, and we're talking double, no, triple the price.
Oh, please.
Who cares about the price? 100,000, 200,000? It's all the same once you drink it.
Say.
But it's not. You get me, right, Hughes?
Let's see.
You're asking me? Oh dear. Well, one's sense of taste can be greatly influenced by the surrounding atmosphere and their perception of it. If you were to take that into consideration, it isn't necessarily incorrect to say that a 200,000 yen bottle is more delicious than one priced at 100,000. See, there you have it, straight from the specialist.
Oh.
Great, good for you. Damn straight. Oh, right, Hughes. I wanted to ask you about where you store your wine. Oh, well, it's not too large, but I have a cellar at my place and...
Ringo.
Say, Ringo, what would you say to popping this open and drinking it, just you and me?
Right.
I'm all for it. Count me in. Oh, wow, now that's the dream. Okay.
Welcome.
Okay. More Milady and Saizo.
Say.
You know, now that I think about it, you two had covenants for most of your lives, right? People keep saying they enhance natural talents. Did you two notice anything like that?
Well...
I don't know. If I think back, I guess I was kind of a piano prodigy back when I was a kid. Maybe that was it. Whenever I messed around on a display keyboard at a music store, I'd draw a crowd. Once I heard a song, I could play it myself note for note, too. I I never would have guessed. But now I'm here, so obviously that didn't pan out.
A shame.
How heartbreakingly tragic. Hey, don't patronize me.
All in the past.
Still, I don't have any regrets there. I wasn't exactly in an environment where I could develop that skill. And it's not like I wanted to be a pianist anyway. What about you, Milady? You must have had the Covenant since before you could remember, huh? If I had some hidden talent, I never found it. The Covenant was a gift wasted on me. Maybe you're better off without it.
True.
True. This way I can trust in my own experiences and hard-earned skills. Having talent beyond your own knowledge would only be a waste. You know, I have to wonder what the Covenants are in the end. They grant these intense powers to their bearers, but they can only be passed on through the death of the past bearer. Strange system. Perhaps it's symbolic, an echo of the cyclical nature of history. History? How do you mean?
In the Phantom Society.
We live in a society. At least within the Phantom Society, we discuss the Covenants as something biblical. We saw their roots in the book of Genesis. But if you consider the Covenant's descriptions independent of that scripture, you start noticing similar patterns in all kinds of historical religions. I think ancient Spiritism had some stuff like that too. Something about regicide and succession of power. Not just political power, maybe. And there are all kinds of mythological stories about mankind gaining knowledge through fire. Wouldn't be surprised if that was Covenant related.
True.
Indeed. Whatever else may be true, the Covenants are intrinsically tied to the history of mankind itself.
It's more like...
Our history, huh? Well, most of those were from myths and religions. What do you think, Miss Tech Hive Mind? We in the age of science now? Seems self-evident to me. If Aion's path is converging with the Covenants, a deific pinnacle of scientific principle meets the sum of human history.
It's... well...
This sounds way over my head. Next to this Covenant stuff, we're just insignificant specks. Way too deep for me to handle. That's so. Are you backing out of the mission, Saizo? Hell no. Even if I think we don't have a chance, I'm not gonna sit around and let the world end. Capiche?
True.
True, sitting around and discussing abstracts won't get us anywhere. All we can do is fight back against the threat in the ways we can. Yeah, well said. So the age of religion gave way to the age of science. Makes me wonder what will come next. Is there something next? I don't know. I feel like...
Welcome.
Shit's going bad, you know? Like, what's after this? Well, science kind of fucked the planet, so... Let's do Arrow and Saizo.
Listen.
Hey, Saizo, another giant package addressed to you turned up at the safe house.
Oh.
Gotta be my speakers.
Well.
Speakers? Didn't you already order some of those a while back?
Man, you don't get it at all, do you?
Nah. These ones got a totally different sound. These babies you want for classical music. And how much did these cost again? Weren't cheap, I'll tell you that much.
I'm gonna be honest here.
Look, I'm not about to tell you how to spend your money, but shouldn't you be a little more responsible with it? Just the other day, you almost went and bought that A4 meat.
Nope.
A5 grade, thank you very much. And I don't see the point in being as stingy as you. You've used the same tea bag for how many cups of tea now? I can usually stretch it up to 4. Unlike you, I take a little pride in getting my money's worth. What, you think I don't care?
It's not?
Do you?
Nah, not that.
Absolutely. Summoners gotta put their lives on the line just to make a living, see? And all the stuff I buy, the speakers, the sneakers, the wine, and the A5 grade beef, that's the life I'm fighting to keep. I'm already fighting to survive, so that's why I spend big and enjoy the finer things. That's how much I value my life.
I see.
Makes sense, right? You see where I'm coming from, Ringo? You're only fooling yourself. What's that supposed to mean?
Say,
Wanting to get the most out of life is one thing. Wasting all your money chasing that is another.
That's right.
She's right, you know.
Guess you guys just don't get it.
You guys oughta splurge once in a while. Enjoy some luxury. Then you'll see what I mean. In fact, I'll do you a solid. Bring you some samples of my collection. You'll see the light in no time.
Hey.
We don't have the space for that.
Oh well.
Sounds like it's time we renovate the place. I got a buddy in the construction business, you know. Bet he could hook us up. I don't know why I bother.
Right.
Same. All right.
Welcome.
Are there more? No?
Welcome.
Okay. We did them all.